Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing another VR 2V over at V Love and Crystals and her sea-themed decks. So she has something called Tarot and Tea Tuesdays, which actually she told me that she revived from something that was created on Facebook a while back. And so I'll put all the information and links to the original Facebook group, but she has all her prompts on Facebook as well if people wanted to just kind of do these on their own. But she goes live on Tuesdays and she picks a particular theme, and she has a spot of tea while going through a collection of decks. And some of the prompts are inspired from Lisa over at Supportive Tarot. So a lot of community support and inspiration for these Tarot and Tea Tuesdays. But let's go ahead and dive right into it. Dive right into it. So for my sea themed decks, I realized I don't have actually that many like mermaid or sea or under the water type decks, just because I'm extremely picky about them. I mean, I'm picky about all my decks in general, but sometimes it's like if a deck has a unicorn, I'm like, oops, I'm getting it. But some certain things, like when it comes to like mermaids especially, or horses, or anything like that, I'm very particular, which is why I guess I have a small collection. But without much further ado, let's just go ahead and dive into this den. So the first deck that I have here with this beautiful blue interior on this little pouch, which I got on Etsy ages ago, is actually the Dame Darcy Tarot. And I know that there was like all this controversy over it and everything, but it's still been a really good deck for me. I love it. I still love the messages. I love the artwork and the color and just kind of the feel of the cards. I did a review. I think I've done a review on most of these decks that I show you guys here. So if you're ever interested in an actual like legit review, then check out my deck review playlist. There's literally hundreds of decks on there for you guys to feast your eyes on. Oops, one popped out. Maybe that's a message for us. Maybe we should take a look-ski. Let's take a look at this one. Ooh, the Three of Wands. Maybe this is me inviting you guys into my space right now so we can look at some awesome decks. See, bringing the sea in. I dig it. So this is like such a cheeky deck. But sometimes can be like a little hardcore, in its messages. But okay, our next one here, Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. And the artwork here, let's see if I can, I always want to shout out the artist. So the artist here is Selena Fenech, or Fenech. But lovely, lovely artwork in this deck. Oh my goodness. Lucy Cavendish finds some fantastic artists for her decks, and I love the messages. I love the imagery. Again, the color is beautiful. I wish I could go to the beach right now and go surfing or something, but I'm in Tempe, Arizona. Probably not going to happen right now. P.S. I still brought my board to Arizona anyway, so I still have my surfboard with me. Conjumancy, that's what I do. And there we go. Okay, so that was the Oracle of the Mermaids. And I'm hoping that by doing this VR today, that maybe I'll feel like I'm getting a little more cooled off. It's not extremely hot today. I mean, we're in summer, this is Arizona. It's only about 106 today. It's been like 118, so today feels like a reprieve. We're like, oh, it's nice today. But this is the Myths and Mermaids Oracle of the Water deck by Jasmine Beckett Smith with Amber Loken and Kachina Micheletto. So let's take a look at this. Some people are creeped out by Jasmine Beckett Smith's or Griffith's artwork. like with the giant eyes, and some people said it reminds them of Bratz dolls. I like it. There's something interesting about the large eyes and just like what's going on in there. And these, by the way, aren't meant to be like little girls. I know they kind of look that way, but it's just kind of the art style. So cool. Sometimes I have issue with like the sideways decks, but like if I really like the art, then I don't care. And I really like the art in this one, so I don't care that it's sideways for the most part. Oh, so good, so good. Oh, mermaid picking lotus blossoms. Oh, okay. And let's see what else we got going on. Like my hands are just like fumbalaya. Nobody tossed me a football. Okay. This next deck we have here is Beyond Lemuria Oracle Cards by Izzy Ivy, who did the artwork and the guidebook and everything. And this deck was gifted to me by James over at Light of Raya. And yeah, these are ones where you have to actually like meditate on the cards a little bit and really go inward. But I love the colors and kind of like, this is like watery celestial, which I really dig. You could see that it's like, it's got a flow going on. So cool, our ancient future. So cool. Yeah, but doesn't it have like the watery celestial feel, the smoothness to it, the flowiness to it, and that there's love in every card, which is fantastic. We need that. We definitely need. Oh, as I speak of love. Okay, so that is the Beyond Lemuria. Let's see what other decks. Oh, we just have a few more decks. Okay, this one right here is the Sea Melodies deck by Jessica Lee. And in here is little affirmations. So, I mean, on the back, there's like a really cute image, which is, you know, it's Sea Melodies. It's a sea themed deck. And of course, the borders are a little bit different on most of the cards. As you can see, like there's different little things going on. So definitely, you know, adding to that sea theme. But it's just got different little messages for you guys that I think is really, really neat. So, you know, these underwater decks, these sea themed decks can be affirmation decks as well. Don't be lured by the siren song. You don't find pearls on the seashore. Ain't that the truth? Okay, and moving on. Put those in there. Boop, boop, boop. Let's actually take a look at this deck that I have in here. This is Hazel Moon's, here we go, Hazel Moon's Hawaiian Tarot by Catalan Sikos. And I've donated to her rescue that she's created. So like her whole house and all of her land is dedicated to rescue animals, and she has lots and lots of cats. So of course, you know, I got interested through that. But all the sales of this deck now go towards 100% goes towards her sanctuary that she has on her property. I'm just trying to help out animals and everything. So it's a good cause. Plus, you know, this one being Hawaii, you know, Hawaiian Islands surrounded by water. So this is going to be a very watery type deck. So it's definitely unique. The images, some people have issue with the giant borders. I kind of dig them. You know, even though I'm like not really a border kind of person, I kind of dig these in a unique way. A lot of these places are some are touristy places, some are local. And Catalan, if I remember correctly, like she's not originally from Hawaii, but she lived there for a really long time, her and her husband. And then at some point they wanted to see if they could move to a place that had all 4 seasons, because it's like basically 84 degrees all year round in Hawaii, and with a nice warm rain on and off. And so she did move to a place where it has all 4 seasons, realized she missed Hawaii, and now she's saving up to go back to Hawaii and continue her animal rescue efforts. But this is really cool. Okay, I have one more deck to show you guys. Let me put this in here. And the cute little pouch with this, I just had to look at that real quick. The cute little pouch is one that she made actually, and she sent me with the deck. It was just like an extra thank you. And so I thought that was really sweet. So my deck does stay in here with its little seashells and everything. Keeps it nice and safe. All right, we have one final deck, and this one doesn't have the box because this one is not my deck, although I had this deck. So this is the Pirates Tarot. And so, like I said, I did have this deck. You could see it in my deck reviews. I ended up gifting it to somebody, but James has this deck. This is his deck, and so he likes to keep his decks out without the boxes, so they're just easily accessible, which I would like to do with mine, but it's just like I have so many decks. But anyway, here's the Pirates deck, the Pirates Tarot. His favorite card is the Moon card. Check out that Moon card. PS. Awesome. But yeah, let's just take a look at some of these cards. Makes me want to try rum, although that kind of maybe tastes gross, and but definitely feels like I want to go just grab an old treasure map and go looking for treasure and just be all like swashbuckling and all that stuff. But more like the fictionalized pirate. Do I actually want to be like an actual pirate? No, those guys are a bunch of D's. But no, you want the fictionalized fun kind of pirate. Yeah, pirate fun. But you can see it's super fun with this whole under the sea, ocean themed, sea themed decks. Yay! Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. All right, you guys, so that was my response to V over at V Love and Crystals for her Tarot and Tea Tuesday sea themed or under the water themed decks. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. V said that she is keeping a playlist of all these Tarot and Tea Tuesday videos, and in her description she has a link to everyone's video who's done a VR to this, so you can see all the different channels that are out there, and other decks that people are using, and maybe just do a little bit of eye candy, just soaking up the wonderful images and art that is out there. So for me, these are not about like looking at other people's stuff and being like, oh, I want to buy all of that. But I'm just a very visual person, and I just like looking at artwork. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, if you want to catch a reading from me, you can head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. I have a lot of different types of readings, and I even have Conchamancy, which is reading with seashells, if you guys are interested. And definitely go check out Desert Cauldron. You can find us on Instagram at desert.cauldron or on Etsy, Desert Cauldron, all one word. I'm co-owner with James over at Light of Riga, and we create one-of-a-kind, unique witchy tools for all magical practitioners and all magical practicing styles. So definitely check us out. We have some new things in the shop that we hope you'll go have a look-see. And yeah. So that's it for me, spiritual homies. All my other links are down below for Patreon, PayPal me, my newsletter, my Leon Mystery School, Mayan Astrology, which is a course that I teach. Yeah, everything is down there, and I will catch you spiritual homies later, all right? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.